As Santa Ana winds pick up, people all across California, including here in Malibu, face the threat of their power going out. We are live with how residents, businesses, and city leaders are preparing for a potential night in the dark. News at 5 starts now.
News, weather, and sports. Live from Malibu, this is NewsWaves32.
Good evening, I'm Jenna Gartner.
And I'm Josie Leonetti. Welcome to the Thursday night edition of NewsWaves. With a red flag warning in effect and increased fire danger, SoCal Edison has already cut off power to almost 13,000 customers in Southern California, and people in Western Malibu could be next.
That area of town is zoned for a potential power shutoff. That's where NewsWaves32 reporter Brianna Willis is live with how people there are preparing. Bree?
Thanks, Jenna. I am here in Western Malibu, and the wind is starting to pick up a bit. Southern California Edison has issued a shutoff to people in Western Malibu. Western Malibu stems from the end of Point Dume to Leo Cabrillo State Beach, and this is a zone where the power could be shut off starting at 9 p.m. tonight. And with this notice, residents need to be concerned, and Malibu city officials are urging them to start preparing now.
Residents in Western Malibu could be in the dark tonight. The potential outage is part of SoCal Edison's effort to reduce fire dangers that come with strong Santa Ana wind events like the one being experienced today.
We do understand that a public safety power shutoff can be disruptive to communities and customers, and we don't take these decisions lightly, but public safety is our number one priority.
To stay safe, Malibu city leaders are reminding residents to be prepared for a possible night with no light.
We should always be ready for the power to go out in an emergency. So you should have maybe a generator, should certainly have some kind of lighting, should have flashlights around. You should just kind of be aware that your electricity might go out. Full tank of gas. You should make sure their phone is charged, and they should just know what their plan of action is in case a fire does come. The more you're prepared, the better off you will be. And the fire department, of course, encourages everybody to deal with the Ready, Set, Go program. So in other words, ready being you're ready because you have a plan in place, and set means you can get yourself in a position to evacuate as quickly as possible and take only the necessary things that you need, and to go early and not wait late.
Residents should have enough supplies to be without power for days. As Southern California Edison says, it could take up to 3 days for power to come back on after an outage. Southern California Edison warned Malibu on Tuesday about potential outages, but some residents are feeling on edge.
It's very inconvenient.
Not really prepared. We don't have any type of generator at our house.
It's not good.
Residents can check for power outage updates on Malibu's Alert Center online, social media, and by calling City Hall.
We reached out to Malibu Middle School and High School, and they informed us that school will most likely still be in session if the power goes out. If anything changes, they will email parents starting tomorrow morning. Teachers also said they have a Plan B agenda without technology if the power goes out throughout the school day. As the wind is starting to pick up a bit, we are going to stay out here and update you later in the show. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio. I'm Brianna Willis for NewsWaves32.
Thank you, Brianna. As Bree just reported, as of now, Malibu High School and Middle School will hold classes tomorrow. For local elementary schools, make sure you check with your specific school. Be on the lookout for phone or email notifications, and check online tomorrow morning to see if anything changes.
The power outages are much worse in the northern part of the state. About 600,000 customers in Northern California were in the dark after Pacific Gas and Electric, the state's largest utility, carried out the second phase of an intentional power cut. This phase affected communities outside the San Francisco Bay Area. UC Berkeley and other schools were forced to cancel classes. Pacific Gas and Electric says it will deploy a fleet of helicopters and technicians to inspect the lines before they are turned back on. That could take up to 5 days.
During the Santa Ana event, winds were expected to peak this afternoon and tomorrow morning.
Alina is here to tell us what we can expect. Alina?
Thank you, Josie. Yes, those Santa Ana winds are expected to still grow in intensity through tomorrow morning, creating dangerous fire conditions. The good news is temperatures are not too warm out there. The current temperature in Malibu is 72 degrees, so it's not going to get too hot with the Santa Ana event. It is dry out there, though, with humidity dropping to 3 to 10% in the Los Angeles area, and it won't recover overnight in some wind-prone areas. Closest to home, northeast wind gusts of 25 to 45 miles an hour are hitting western portions of the Santa Monica Mountains. Temperatures are going to increase a little tomorrow, and National Weather Service is reporting that the red flag warning may need to be extended to Saturday. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with your full look at the weekend forecast. Until then, back to you, Josie and Jenna, at the desk.
Thank you, Alina. With that fire danger, the city of Malibu is doing many things to keep the city safe, and now they turn to landscaping. A special meeting will be held on Monday to consider how to create fire-resistant landscapes. The city wants to limit fuel and use fire-resistant plants to stop fires from spreading. Pine and eucalyptus trees, as well as tall palm trees, wooden fences, and mulch burn easily and can spread to houses that are too close. The amendments will prohibit these and require space between houses and their landscaping.
With all of Malibu considered a high-risk fire zone, the city is looking to eliminate risk on days like today. On Monday, the City Council will vote on whether or not to adopt an ordinance that will allow deputies, after a verbal notice, to arrest people who refuse to leave high-risk fire areas. That's basically all of Malibu, when red flag warnings are up. According to the proposal, camping and other unauthorized activities will be banned during red flag warnings for fire safety. The Public Safety Commission approved the ordinance last Wednesday. It's now on the City Council agenda for Monday.
And moving over to Calabasas, lock up your guns. The city of Calabasas is telling residents to keep their guns, but keep them safe. The city tweeted a reminder yesterday that it is now a misdemeanor to keep a gun in your home unlocked. The ordinance went into effect 2 weeks ago and requires residents to lock away firearms or disable them with a trigger lock. The tweet included a video saying that guns aren't toys, so keep them safe.
Caltrans is considering how to make one of the most dangerous and deadly portions of PCH safer. On Wednesday, October 30th, Caltrans will hold a meeting about putting a crosswalk on PCH just south of Coral Canyon Road. That's where Caitlyn Jenner ended 2 cars in February of 2015, and one of the drivers was killed. Caltrans hopes a crosswalk at the site will improve safety for pedestrians and drivers. The meeting will begin at 6 p.m. at Malibu City Hall. PCH, the perfect place for a scenic drive.
The Lincoln MKX, more horsepower than the Lexus RX 350.
How the number of car commercials set to film on the highway is going up.
Exclusive no more. The beaches right up our coast that are being open to the public. Plus, Tiger is live.
At Pepperdine is the Hispanic American film. Let's head to South America. From tango to empanadas, it's time to experience Latin American culture at Pepperdine University as we kick off the Hispanic American Film Series.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Staring contest! You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. The pressure's too much. I quit. I get it. I can do better. Just please, don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
Through the canyon, people in Moore Park were some of the worst to experience power shutoffs today. NewsWaves32 reporter Savannah Welch is live with how residents there are being advised to receive information should the power go out. Savannah?
Thanks, Josie. I'm here at the canyon, where 20,000 customers in Ventura County are now in the dark. Southern California Edison shut off power for residents in cities such as Simi Valley, Camarillo, and Moore Park. Risk included on Southern California plan. Calabasas was not. The LA County Fire Department asked customers to prepare during fire season. They're ready to ensures for the public have.
We apologize. There was slightly a bad connection with Savannah. Hopefully we'll get back to her at another point. But we are now joined with Alina, who has all the updates on the serious winds. Winds in Malibu are blowing at 24 miles per hour, and they could go up to 45. So what can you tell us about what's going on? It's really scary out there.
It's really scary. These high winds are definitely a big fire risk for us, especially in Malibu and any dry areas. We're lucky that we live in an area where there usually is high humidity, but right now humidity is dropping.
Right.
Yes, so let's take a look at our fire danger for today. Winds in Malibu are blowing at 24 miles per hour. Gusts may reach up to 45 miles per hour tonight. The strongest gusts recorded today in the Santa Monica Mountains were 35 miles per hour, which was lower than expected. Humidity in Malibu is 24%. This low humidity creates dry conditions that pose extreme fire danger risks, especially as the Santa Ana winds continue to blow. It is important for everyone to use extreme precaution around flammable materials. Let's take a look at our regional temperatures map. Along the coast, temperatures are in the low 70s, but moving inland, temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s. Currently in Malibu, it is 72 degrees with an expected low of 61 degrees tonight. Calabasas is at 76 degrees, while Agora Hills and 1,000 Oaks present a similar 77 degrees. Santa Monica is a bit cooler with a current temperature of 71. Though the wind continues to blow, the oceans are not showing the effect. Today, waves at Zuma reach 3 feet, but these swells will decrease to about 2 feet overnight. Taking a look at our 4-day forecast, Malibu will continue to be breezy through the weekend. Remember, there is a wind advisory in effect until tomorrow. Winds are expected to be 20 to 30 miles per hour tomorrow morning and will decrease to 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Even with strong winds, tomorrow will be warm with a high of 79 degrees, but temperatures will drop to a low of 58 at night. Saturday has a high of 77 degrees, but winds are expected to blow up to 15 miles per hour in the morning. Sunday is sunny with a high near 75 degrees, and it will continue to be sunny as we head into next week.
Well, that's crazy how low the humidity is, especially with this weather. That does not help anything.
Not at all.
And it's not getting any better in the Los Angeles area.
I really hope Malibu can avoid some of those big power outages, because it is a big inconvenience and it's scary. And but I understand the reason behind it.
Absolutely.
You know, wanting to keep the citizens safe because of the high winds and the high temperatures.
Yeah. I'd rather have the power out and no fire.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for the updates.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, the only place in the Los Angeles area with a clear road near the ocean is, of course, in Malibu, causing traffic backups.
The Lincoln MKX, more horsepower than the Lexus RX 350.
This ad was shot right here at Point Mugu on PCH. According to Caltrans Twitter, over 80% of their film permits last year were for car commercials. For residents who live nearby, traffic can be an issue, but the state makes a lot of money off of these commercials. So next time you want to drive with a perfect view of the ocean, you'll know where the pros go.
And Malibu city leaders continue to celebrate a royal insect. Along with 400 cities across North America, Malibu signed a National Wildlife Federation pledge to increase habitats for the monarch butterfly. The Federation says the butterfly's population has decreased by 90% in the last 20 years. The Year of the Butterfly began in July of 2018 and now extends to December 31st, 2020.
Privatized to public, this beach area will be open to anyone in 2020. Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill opening parts of the Hollister Ranch coastline just north of Santa Barbara. Landowners have opposed public beach access, saying they owned the land up to the ocean. The new bill says that preventing the public from accessing the beach can lead to thousands of dollars of fines. Dodgers fans' World Series dreams dashed once again.
In 10, they beat the Dodgers.
The disaster that ended it all after a record season of wins and the questions the team is being forced to answer.
And Healing Power, the new meditation and yoga studio that's dedicated to bringing new beginnings after the Woolsey fire.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown, and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Another rough one for Dodgers fans after a 5-game defeat. Hannah, how is the team responding to this now that the season's over?
Yeah, it's been very disappointing. Fans are outraged.
I know, we were all disappointed, I think.
There were some running over Clayton Kershaw's jersey. They were burning things like outside of the stadium. It was
They were
just
doing incredible, so it's just
and
shocking.
they've been in 7 straight playoffs, and they just keep letting people down, I guess.
Yeah.
Just hard. But yeah, after a record-breaking season, ends in a nail-biting finish.
This is deep to center field. Bellinger's back. It's a grand slam. Howie Kendrick.
After going into extra innings, the Washington Nationals outscored the Dodgers 7-3. Nationals left fielder Howie Kendricks hit a grand slam in the 10th, advancing his team to the National League Championship Series. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts sees this loss as his worst game of his managerial career. Starting pitcher Clayton Kershaw blames himself for the loss, claiming he let his team down as a relief pitcher in the 8th inning. A big rivalry showdown for Pepperdine women's volleyball. LMU hosts Pepperdine tomorrow at 7. This game serves as an opportunity for the Waves to earn points in the PCH Cup Championship Series. With the Waves on the road, they could earn 1.5 points for the series. Both the Waves and the Lions hold the same WCC record this season, with 4 wins and 1 loss. Pepperdine, number 7 ranked water polo team, will face top competition this weekend. In 2 away matches, the Waves water polo team will play the University of California, Berkeley and San Jose State. The Waves are on a 3-game winning streak going into the weekend. Between the 3 teams, Pepperdine currently has the best record with 13 wins and 5 losses.
You know, despite our LA team, the Dodgers, taking a hard hit last night, our Pepperdine sports teams are just doing
we're
amazing.
doing great.
I hope
So it makes up
Waterpolo
for
can
it.
keep their winning streak.
Yeah,
That's
they're doing
great.
7th in the nation. Like, that's really good.
And 4 wins for women's volleyball. This
Yeah,
is
they
great.
just keep and they're 4-1 in WCC, which is like really good for them.
I hope they can, take it all the way, and we'll see how far.
Yeah,
and
we're
how
ready
they
for
do.
that, that's for sure.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Anna.
Malibu's newest meditation studio is all about healing the body and the mind post-Woolsey fire. The studio was founded by Malibu locals Jen Rossi and Willow Kalachi, who saw the impact that the fire had on the community. The business partners say that their love for Malibu seeps through this studio to create a unique and intimate setting. Meditation instructors agree.
Is a sacred space. I think when you come in, you can feel the good energy, you can feel the bright light. I always want to just stay around and be in this space.
The studio is now open in Malibu Village. You can sign up online or through the MindBody app for the various classes and workshops.
When we come back,
an update on our top story. Thousands of people without power in western Malibu braces for the possibility of going dark tonight. We'll go back live with an update.
Plus, Tiger is on Pepperdine's main campus.
You're right down here for an Tango your way down here for an Argentinian adventure. From food to film, this event has it all. I'll be live after the break.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
He's considered a legend in the guitar world. Two-time Grammy nominee Leo Kottke is performing at Smothers Theater at Pepperdine tonight at 8. Kottke is known for his folk, jazz, and blues-inspired music, as well as his innovative playing style. Tickets are still available at the box office from $22.50 to $45.
Leo will perform at the Smothers Theater later today. As National Hispanic Heritage Month wraps up, Pepperdine celebrates the month. The Pepperdine celebrations of the month are just getting started. NewsWaves32 reporter Tiger Ashiani is live at Pepperdine's Mullentown Square. Tiger?
Hi. Hey everyone, we're here at Mullentown Square at Pepperdine University where they're putting on the Hispanic American Film Series. As you can see behind me, they're setting up for a little dancing moment that they'll have soon. But now I'm here with an audience member, Stephanie Cook. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about this event and kind of what you've seen and what you're most excited for.
Yeah, so I just know it's a cultural event, like celebrating the Hispanic heritage, specifically for Argentina. And so far we've had a little dance moment, some tango, and some empanadas.
Yes, yeah. So tell us about the empanadas. How are those?
They were delicious. Really felt like I was in South America for a moment there.
Yeah, and then so later tonight we've got one more event going on, a movie. Are you excited for that?
Oh, I'm really excited.
Yeah, have you heard much about the movie?
No, only from my Spanish teacher, but from what she's described, it sounds like it's going to be an incredible experience.
Yeah. This event definitely has been so excited. Are so exciting. Do you have anything that you think you can take with you that doesn't involve the classroom from this event? Any lessons you've learned?
Yeah, I think especially having a mom who is from South America, just getting to really appreciate that and feel like a little piece of that is here.
Yeah, do you feel that having experience outside of the classroom is just as important culturally as it is learning in the classroom?
100%. It brings to light a new just part of the Hispanic learning experience.
Yeah, great. Well, do you have anything else to say for our audience at home?
Come on down here.
Yes, definitely. And then another event we have coming up later today is a showing of a very important film that we'll be watching. This film is called A 12-Year Night. It's an award-winning film that we will be viewing a little bit later tonight. Let's take a look.
Eleuterio Fernández Huidobro, Mauricio Rosenkoff, José Alberto Mujica. Retírese.
The movie shows an inspirational story of how 3 men survived over a decade of solitary confinement and torture. Often blindfolded and denied human contact, their struggle lasted 12 years. The movie recounts the horrors they faced on a daily basis until finally being freed in 1985. There's still plenty of time left at this event, and I hope to see you head down here after NewsWaves. I'm Tiger Ostiani for NewsWaves32.
It sounds like a great event.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to go down there, get some good food, watch the movie.
They've got dancing too. It's going to be great.
It sounds like the ideal night for me.
Tiger's having a blast.
Oh, he's clearly having a blast. So we'll have to get down there and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, it could be a rough night for people and businesses in the western part of Malibu if the power does go out.
Let's go back to Brianna Willis, who is there live for a final update. Bree?
Thanks, Josie. Yes, I am still here in western Malibu, and the wind is continuing to increase. If the power does go out tonight, residents should be looking at their phones to see if Southern California Edison is issuing a notice. For more information, use the contact City Hall and use their website for public safety power shutoffs. Live from western Malibu, I'm Brianna Willis for NewsWaves32.
Well, I know we're waiting to see if the power goes out, but I know this weather is still going to be crazy. The winds are picking up.
Right.
I know you could see it in a lot of the
And we're not
video
expecting it to settle down. So.
Yeah. So I recommend to everyone, make sure you're on the lookout. If you do see any signs of fire, make sure you call 911. Make sure you're being extremely careful. Humidity will remain low and winds will remain high.
And like the fire department said, make sure you have your phone charged. Make sure you have a flashlight. Make sure you have good food and water, and you're prepared, because like they said, it could take a while for the power to turn back on once it's shut off.
Right. And I was speaking to one of the fire officers the other day, and they were talking about how you can clear the brush from around your house. You can take in your cushions from outside, because those can easily catch fire. You can just a lot of ways to be prepared and to make sure it doesn't spread.
During the Woolsey fire, when I was finally able to get back into my house, I saw all the cushions of my outdoor furniture had been tossed. Yeah. Not thrown away, but just so there no embers could hit it and create
I know a lot of
worse
people
fire.
had little holes in them and stuff from
which
the
is really
ashes.
scary.
Right. So that's something that you can be careful of.
Just make sure you're prepared. Like I said, phone charged. If you have a generator, use it. Make sure you have access to a flashlight or anything, because it can be scary. And but at the end of the day,
and make sure you're watching out for those people who can't care for
absolutely.
themselves.
But like I said, at the end of the day, it's positive that they are doing this, because it could prevent a much graver situation.
Yes.
So I think that's for the best. But
and I think Pepperdine's safe for right now. I don't think we're going to lose power, but I know a lot of people.
Everyone out there in Malibu, make sure you stay safe.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it for us this evening. Thank you, guys.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for breaking news updates throughout the night as the red flag weather and threat of power outages continues.
Be safe and have a good night.